Mammoths were large mammals of the extinct Elephantidae family. Woolly mammoths had long curved tusks and a thick fur coat. Columbian mammoths roamed North and Central America during the Pleistocene. Mastodons, often confused with mammoths, were a different prehistoric species. Mammoths lived during the Pleistocene and early Holocene epochs. Woolly mammoths adapted to cold climates with a layer of insulating fur. Some mammoths stood as tall as 13 feet at the shoulder. The smallest mammoth species was the pygmy mammoth, standing around 3.3 feet tall. Mammoths were herbivores, primarily feeding on grasses, shrubs, and other vegetation. Mammoths coexisted with early human populations and were depicted in cave art. Woolly mammoths inhabited diverse environments, from tundra to grasslands. The ivory tusks of mammoths were used by early humans for tools and art. Mammoths had a distinctive high-domed head and sloping back. The extinction of mammoths is attributed to climate change and human hunting. Mammoth fossils have been discovered on every continent except Antarctica. Some mammoth species, like the imperial mammoth, were native to North America. Mammoths had large molars adapted for grinding tough vegetation. Woolly mammoths likely had a keen sense of smell to navigate their surroundings. Mammoth tusks grew continuously throughout their lives, with annual growth rings. The Yucca mammoth, discovered in Siberia, had evidence of human butchery marks. Mammoth hair has been found preserved in permafrost and used for genetic studies. The Columbian mammoth was one of the largest mammoth species, reaching 14 feet. Mammoths are closely related to modern elephants, sharing a common ancestor. Woolly mammoths had small ears to minimize heat loss in cold climates. Mastodons had different teeth adaptations compared to mammoths. Mammoths had specialized teeth for grinding and processing tough plant material. The St. Paul Island mammoth evolved into a dwarf form due to limited resources. Mammoth dung has been studied to understand their ancient diets. The last population of woolly mammoths survived on Rangel Island until 4,000 years ago. Mammoths played a crucial role in shaping ecosystems through their grazing habits. The Layuba mammoth, a well-preserved baby mammoth, was discovered in Siberia. Mammoths had a diverse range of body sizes and adaptations. Woolly mammoths had a layer of fat beneath their skin for insulation. The name mammoth comes from the Russian word mamont, meaning earth horn. Mammoths likely communicated using low-frequency vocalizations. Some mammoth species, like the steppe mammoth, were adapted to open grasslands. Woolly mammoths were well suited for the harsh conditions of the last ice age. Mammoth populations faced challenges from changing climates and dwindling resources. Mammoths were social animals and likely lived in herds for protection. Mammoth bones were sometimes used by ancient humans to construct dwellings. The Pleistocene epoch, known as the Age of Mammoths, spanned from about 2.6 million to 11,700 years ago. Mammoth fossils often show evidence of injuries or diseases during their lifetimes. Mammoth skeletons indicate distinctive adaptations for walking and supporting their massive bodies. Woolly mammoths had a specialized digestive system for processing coarse plant material. Mammoth populations faced selective pressures that led to various adaptations in different species. Mammoth ivory was used extensively by ancient humans for carving tools and artwork. The discovery of well-preserved mammoth carcasses in Siberia has provided valuable scientific insights. Some mammoth species had different trunk shapes, adapted to their specific environments. The concept of preserving mammoth DNA for potential cloning has been explored. Mammoth footprints have been found in various locations, offering insights into their behavior.